All right, now let's move on. Now, UFC 131, CARWIN versus Junior Dos Santos. This is going to be really, really interesting. I'm looking forward to this card. On main event, this is the title contention bout. The winner faces Cain Velasquez. Now, first of all, let's talk about Dos Santos. Don't forget what he has done in the heavyweight division to date. He has KO'd Fabrizio Verdum, Gabriel Gonzaga. The guy is no doubt one of the most dangerous strikers, but in the heavyweight division. But he's up against Shane CARWIN, who has knocked out everyone except Brock Lesnar. Now, remember what he did to Lesnar. He had Lesnar almost down and out in that round, but gassed so badly, he had nothing left and got choked out. Believe me, even CARWIN has said it. That will never happen again, and I really believe it. He has been training harder than ever. His nutrition is so high-tech. He has shed so much weight, it's ridiculous. That unnecessary weight that he was holding is just gone. He's lean as I've ever seen him. He is fit as I've ever seen him. It's just incredible. My pick is Shane CARWIN by knockout. I believe he will stop Junior Dos Santos in the first round. His wrestling is great. His hands are really heavy. I just don't see Junior Dos Santos presenting anything close to what he needs to finish CARWIN. Junior Dos Santos is nowhere near as dangerous and strong as Brock Lesnar. And Shane CARWIN really gave it to Lesnar. Props to Lesnar, got the choke. But listen, imagine if CARWIN could come out there and still bang for another round and a half to 2 rounds to make it a 3-round fight. That's a scary Shane CARWIN in my opinion. You know, his ability to stand up. The only thing is CARWIN, if he gets put on his back by Dos Santos, I don't know if Dos Santos is going to be able to control someone like CARWIN. You know what wrestlers are like, man. They're so hard to control on their back. And he's proven that his wrestling is awesome, and his ability to stand up and keep it on the feet, that's what he does. So for me, I've got a feeling he might even put Dos Santos up against the cage and just maim him there. So for me, Shane CARWIN. Also on the card, Kenny Florian against Diego Nunes. Now, Ken Flo, this is his first fight at 145-pound division. Man, this guy's come down from something like, what, 170 or something like that? Or was it heavier? 185? I don't know if it was that heavy. But, man, at 145. Now, here's the thing. I'm going for Kenny Florian. Providing his cut to 145 is not a bad one. Now, everybody out there understands weight cutting now. Definitely this deep into the game. If Kenny Florian has left it to over maybe 15 to 20 pounds, I reckon that cut might be hard for him. And if that's the case, he's only got about 3.5, 4 minutes in him. And Diego Nunes is pretty dangerous. Now, here's the thing. If he has a good cut, I'm going for Ken Flo. I think Ken Flo's got way too much game for Nunes, although Nunes likes to stand and bang, but Kenny Florian has excellent wrestling. His Muay Thai is sick as well. So I think it's just going to be a big ask for Nunes. So let's just wait and see what happens there. But I'm going for Kenny Florian in that fight, providing he's done it properly. Damian Maia, Mark Munoz, the Filipino wrecking machine. At middleweight, I think Maia will submit Munoz. I guess like all fights, they start standing, and Mark Munoz has great knockout power. Maia is a ninja on the ground. One of the best submission fighters going around. To be honest, Munoz is a great escape artist. I mean, look at all the escapes and chokes he got out of Kendall Grove. And if he can posture up inside Maia's guard, it could be curtains for Maia. As Munoz, as we know, has some of the most vicious ground and pound in the game today. It's ferocious to say the least. So I'm going for Maia, but don't blink. If Mark Munoz can work inside his guard and posture, it could be very, very dangerous for Damian Maia. So, also on the card is John Lab Animo against Dave Herman, Pee-wee Herman. Now, Animo, I don't know if I'm even pronouncing it properly, has been out of the fight game since 2006. Now, of course, he's been training, but we haven't seen him fighting. And don't forget that he comes out of the Pride days. Now, he's never fought in the UFC card. It's a big occasion. I have a feeling that cage rust or ring rust is going to be a pivotal point here in the fight. I think Herman is very consistent over 20 fights to date. I'm going for Dave Herman in this fight. Now, one of my favorite fighters is fighting on this card as well. Donald, the Cowboy Cerrone against Wagner Rocha. Excellent jiu-jitsu from both fighters. Cerrone, I think, will be way too much for Rocha. Rocha is great off his back, and he's also got some great foot locks, knee bars, and leg locks. But Cerrone is going to be ready for that and might even keep it standing. Now, if Rocha cannot take Cerrone down, then I feel confident Donald Cerrone will knock him out. If Cerrone makes a mistake, and we've seen that, look what Ben Henderson did, Rocha could submit him. I'm going for Donald Cerrone, but it could be fight of the night, in my opinion. Now, that's what's happening. That's the final wrap-up for UFC 131,
CARWIN versus Dos Santos. I'm sure that there's going to be some more fights on the prelims. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a great card. Enjoy it. I look forward to seeing you guys next weekend for the wrap-up of UFC 131. In the meantime, thanks for watching the blog. Thanks for being a part of it. If anyone's interested in 10 Planet Jiu-Jitsu in Melbourne, we've got a really sick school. All the guys are awesome. Come down, check us out. Come down for a free roll. Mention you've seen us in the blog, and we'll give you a 3 weeks training on me. Looking forward to it. 190B Sussex Street, North Coburg in Melbourne, Victoria. If you want to hit me up online, Frank at 10thplanetjjmelbourne.com, and I'll be glad to spend some time answering all your questions and getting you guys rolling for MMA. So, till then, thanks for listening. This is Frankie Barca. See you next time. Peace.